So we will start the live stream, and then people can start flowing in. All right. And then we are okay. So I think we are live now. So what is going on, everybody? This is Crypto Ed with our fifth session right now. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying what they have seen so far. We started off with blockchain gaming, went over to DeFi, did a crash course with Hedera Hashgraph, and now we're going to learn a bit about liquid Bitcoin and NFTs. So this is probably something a lot of you guys may not be familiar with, but I'm pretty excited. I'm looking forward to it too. So before we do jump into it, I do want to point out in the disclaimer that CoinFest is a celebration of all things crypto. Everything we share is shared for entertainment and educational purposes only. You should assume that nobody is sharing this as an accredited professional unless they claim that they are doing it as a professional. Everything discussed should not be taken as financial advice. Consult a financial advisor for professional advice. Crypto is volatile and only invest at your own risk. So for today's speaker, I am excited to introduce to you Adam Sodi. Adam is the CTO and co-founder of TokenOcean, a Vancouver-based startup and development building an open source NFT marketplaces on top of the Bitcoin Liquid network. He has been running Bitcoin since 2011. He's a pure OG, and he has been one of the original organizers of the Vancouver Bitcoin Meetup Group, the co-founder of the Bitcoin Co-op, and the decentralized hackerspace, and the developer of CoinOS.io, a popular open source Bitcoin Liquid and Lightning Network web wallet. So without much ado, let's welcome Adam Sodi to the stage.
Thanks, Ed. I'm happy to be here. And I'm just going to share my screen and just start diving into talking about the Bitcoin Liquid network and NFTs on Liquid specifically. So I'll start with TokenOcean. This is a Vancouver-based startup company. I'm the co-founder. My partner, Chris Constable, is the CEO, and I'm the CTO. And we've started developing white label NFT marketplaces for businesses and brands, and even individual artists, anyone who wants to start creating NFTs to tokenize anything they want, from tickets to events to loyalty points to securities and shares, artworks. We can build you a custom designed website and liquid wallet that your customers and users can start buying and selling these NFTs on Liquid. So most people who have heard of NFTs, I guess starting from the basics, non-fungible tokens, it's a digital asset that you can store in a crypto wallet, like just like you would with Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other crypto. You get your wallet and your address, and you can start sending these things to other people if you know their address, and they represent ownership of something. So in the Ethereum world, people have been tokenizing their artworks and Twitter profile pictures, yeah, all sorts of things. So the difference between Liquid and Ethereum that I want to talk about today is the Liquid network was built as a sidechain of the Bitcoin network. So this was a fork of Bitcoin that was done a few years ago by the same people that developed Bitcoin itself. Some of the Bitcoin core developers created a separate blockchain that has a few different properties to Bitcoin. So it has faster blocks than Bitcoin, and it has a bit more privacy. It has this concept of confidential transactions, which means that if you go and look at a transaction on the block explorer for the Liquid network, you'll be able to see that there's a transaction being done between two addresses, but you won't be able to necessarily see what those addresses are. So if I just go and look at, I mean, not what those addresses are, but what the amounts are. So you can see that, you know, some amount is being moved into this address, but I can't tell how much it was. And I can't even be sure that it was Bitcoin. It could have been another token. So that's, I guess, another difference between the Liquid network and the Bitcoin network itself, is that Liquid introduced the ability to create new tokens and new assets. So I'm just going to do a quick run through of that. This is my Coinos wallet that I developed years ago. And this is a free web wallet that anyone can come and register an account. I'll just do Coinfest Demo here just to show you that. So you'll be brought into a new Bitcoin account with 0 Satoshis or 0 Bitcoins as your balance. And it's telling us the price of Bitcoin here. Nice, 69,000. And you can fund this account by doing a regular Bitcoin deposit to your Bitcoin address, or you can do a Liquid deposit if you have some Liquid Bitcoin that you want to put in, or you can use the Bitcoin Lightning Network. So this is a Lightning invoice, and this is the cheapest, fastest method to use Bitcoin. It'll be, you won't have to wait for confirmations, and the fees here are extremely low. So if you have a Lightning wallet, it's pretty much free to send a payment. So that would be the best way to fund it. You can also fund it from another account. So I'm going to go back to my personal account here, and I'll send Coinfest Demo a few sats. So let's send 5,000. I'm just sending it to their username, and I'll hop back to that other account. So yeah, we can see I got payment from Adam. It's 5,000 Satoshis is 0.0005 Bitcoin. So I've got a few bucks here now. That's enough for me to cover the transaction fee to go and issue a new asset. So I'm going to make up a Coinfest token, give it a ticker symbol, and I'll just say it's coming from my domain, adamsalties.com. And the unit precision, this would be like if I want them to be divisible up to 8 decimal places, or if I want each token to be indivisible, I could put the precision to 0. And I'll just wait a minute for this to issue. So this is going to create a transaction on the Liquid network and create a new asset. We'll go and check it out on the block explorer. Let's see here. So here's my Coinfest token. I got 100. They're pending confirmation still, but I can click the Explorer link here and go and check out all the details. So we can see new assets being created. This is the ID. And once this confirms, then this asset will be spendable on the Liquid network. So just give it a minute. Confirmations on Liquid take 1 minute. So I mean, on Bitcoin, it's 10 minutes on average. On Liquid, it's pretty much 1 minute on the dot. So just wait for that to confirm. And then great, it's ready now. So I could go and start sending these tokens to other accounts. So if I want to send one of my Coinfest tokens back to Adam, I could go and I'll send 5 tokens. So I'm sending that to Adam and then go back to my Adam account. And I should have those CFTs, 0.005. So that I need to fix the display on that so it shows 5 instead of 0.05. But yeah, so I got my tokens. That's a really easy way to issue new tokens or assets on Liquid. And now I'm going to jump into showing a bit about this marketplace here. So raretoshi.com is a Bitcoin art marketplace. I was sponsored by Blockstream, which is a company that sponsors a lot of Bitcoin development and research, and built this over the last year or so. So it's free to register an account here. You can just go sign up, and why did that not let me out? So you can sign up for a free account here, and you'll be able to go and browse all of the NFTs that have been posted by other people here. So to become an artist and have the permission to upload new pieces, you have to apply to become an artist. So you'll have to fill out a form and provide some samples from your portfolio. So it is a curated marketplace. And Blockstream is sort of deciding who gets to be onboarded here. The rules of this marketplace are that the art should be somewhat related to a Bitcoin theme or a crypto theme. So it's kind of a loose definition. I know that's pretty subjective, but that's, you know, the rough guidelines. Family-friendly Bitcoin art. So whatever that means to the artists, they have some creative license to decide what they want to put up here. But we support, you know, static images, but you'll see some of them are also like GIFs or MP4 files, and they can have audio too. So what's going on here is I'll go through the process of adding a new one. So if I wanted to, you know, submit a new artwork to this marketplace, I can just go and, you know, pick the file from my computer that I want to upload and put in a name. So this is Coinfest Demo art. And if you're shipping like a physical painting or something along with this, you can check that off. That'll just kind of let people know that you're going to do that. You can put that in the description too, like some instructions on what this artwork is all about and what the terms and conditions are if you buy it. And you can tag it with different tags. So I'll just say this is artwork. Let's try submitting that. So this has been submitted, and we see there's a pending transaction here. So this again is creating a new asset on the Liquid network. If I go to check this out here, I can see there's a transaction ID, and we can go and look at that on the Block Explorer again and see that there's another new asset. And in this case, it's a 1 of 1. So instead of doing 100 tokens this time, we're just doing a single token. So that's what makes this an NFT, is that it's just the one unique asset, and whoever holds this asset is the owner of this artwork. So right now, since I'm the one who created it, I'm the one who owns it. But once this transaction confirms in about a minute, I'll be able to go and list this for sale on the market. But I'll just go and look at another existing one. So this one's unlisted still, but this one, someone else has created this. We can see the history of it here. It was uploaded 4 hours ago. The title is Dimension number 039, and they've added a 15% royalty to this one. So that means that any secondary sales of this, if someone else buys this, 15% will have to be added on, and that'll be sent back to the original artist. So Alex here is going to get, you know, a 15% commission off of every sale of this artwork. We can see that you can either buy it now or make an offer. So the list price to buy it now is 0.00021 Bitcoin, or liquid Bitcoin, that's what the L means. And we can go and see what that is in US dollars, I guess. So it's $11 he's asking for this artwork. It's a pretty good deal. You know, I'm just going to try and buy it for the sake of the live demo. So there we go. I'm now the owner of dimension number 039, and there's an on-chain transaction being done here. So let's go and look at that. This artwork is now being transferred to my account, and it's my 2 of 2 account. So this is a multi-signature account between me and the Raretoshi platform. It means that Raretoshi has to sign off on any further transactions. So if I wanted to sell it now, I would have to basically put the right amount of royalty on it. And Raretoshi isn't going to let me sell it unless the royalty is being paid back to Alex. So that's why we're using the multi-sig there as sort of a way of doing smart contracts on the Liquid network, or putting a covenant on the token that you can put different conditions on it of how it, when it's allowed to be transferred or spent. And the Raretoshi server will only provide its signature to move the token if those conditions are met. So once that confirms, I would then be able to go and list this token. There we go. So I can go and now try to ask for 0.0022 or even more if I want. I'll just put another list price on it. So I'm now willing to flip this token if anyone else wants to come and buy it for $12 or whatever that works out to. So yeah, that's kind of just how things work here. I guess I'll mention this is the original marketplace that I started building for Liquid NFTs, but there's a few more that we're starting to white label, as I mentioned at the start. So I'm taking the same code behind Raretoshi and just kind of rebranding it, repurposing it for some other clients. So we've got this one if you want to go and buy shares in like a teak and avocado farm down in Nicaragua. All these artworks were produced by local artists, and you can go buy a share in a farm down there. So you'll get royalties from all of the teak and avocado harvest. And part of the purchase of this share goes to supporting a local family or individual that the community down there has identified as being a person in need. So there's a bit of a charity aspect here. And
hey, Adam, is this with Patrick's farm? Patrick's NFT collection?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so Patrick is actually going to be speaking later. I believe it's tomorrow. With his, he's going to be talking about hard asset NFTs. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize he was at CoinFest, so I won't steal his thunder. I'll just wanted to mention that one because
yeah, just want everyone to know, like, if you're interested, if you want to get into hard asset NFTs, because the huge difference about what the avocado farm like harvest share is, you are getting, you do have the rights to the harvest shares, right? It's not like some JPEG on the internet, right? You could get like passive income, like just by holding on to that NFT, and it introduces a new, I guess, classification of NFTs, that like the type where you do get something out of it. But yeah, I'll let you continue.
Yeah. Yeah, another one that we sort of, again, white labeled the marketplace for is NFT Glee. So these guys are like a marketing design agency, and they're doing like pretty custom campaigns for some of their clients to create like pretty high quality NFTs that come with a lot of different perks and things. So this one, you get access to like a proprietary Bitcoin trading algorithm, which is kind of neat. Yeah, so there's a few others that aren't live yet, but that we're working on launching soon that'll also be white labeled to do with real estate tokens and doing like NFT experiences. So you could buy like an NFT that represents the ability to go to a festival with your favorite YouTube celebrity or go out for lunch with them or something. And people will be able to speculate on those and like resell them in the secondary market. So You could buy like a dinner with some celebrity and then try to, resell that later before you actually cash it in, and someone else could actually claim the dinner, but you could be the one who buys the ticket at first. So it's sort of like setting up a marketplace for tickets. That reminds me, we did an indie sci-fi film. So this is like a feature-length sci-fi movie that you can buy your ticket with Bitcoin, and the ticket itself will be Liquid NFT. So you'll get like an image of your ticket stub, and that'll give you access to stream the full movie from the website. So this is just the trailer here, but if you buy the ticket, it'll go into a Liquid wallet that's built into the site here. And as long as you're holding it in that wallet, you can stream the film as much as you want. But then the interesting thing is that you could transfer the ticket to someone else once you've had your fill of watching the movie, or you watched it once and you want to send the ticket to someone else. You just transfer it to their Liquid address, and that'll give them access to come and stream the film as well. So we're just playing around with different use cases of NFTs, and I really like the Liquid network, compared to some of the other protocols or platforms, because, well, it was built by the same team that's kind of behind Bitcoin, or, some of them at least. There's a lot of people that contribute to Bitcoin, but some of the main ones, I would say,
Some of the main
Liquid. And sorry, Ed?
I was saying like a lot of the Bitcoin OGs were behind building the Liquid network, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like Gregory Maxwell, Peter Willa, Luke Jr., Matt Crowell, some of the original people who took over from Satoshi and started contributing to Bitcoin pretty early on and bringing it to where it is today. So they're still using Liquid as kind of a testing ground for new features that, experimental stuff like these confidential transactions and some of the upgrades that were done to Bitcoin in the past, like the SegWit upgrade. It was first done on the Liquid network and sort of tested out there before they implemented it on Bitcoin itself. So this is kind of like an experimental sandbox or something, you could call it, for future Bitcoin upgrades and future Bitcoin features. So I like to use it for that reason, because you're supporting sort of next level Bitcoin development. And besides that, just from like an economics perspective, it's really cheap to use the Liquid network. So if you look at the fees that we're paying to mint a new token here, it's 50 Satoshis, which works out to like 2 or 3 cents, I think. So it's a lot cheaper than Ethereum, at least right now.
Wow.
And
cheaper than most other like EVM compatible networks already. I mean,
yeah, it's hard to get much cheaper than that, and still have decentralization.
Like a lot of L1 networks, they are like any transaction is like already like above like 10 cents already. Like, so it's good to see that I guess would you consider Liquid Bitcoin as like as an L2, or would it be an L1?
I would consider it to be an L2. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm similar to a part with Matic, Polygon Matic.
Yeah. Exactly. So all the fees on Liquid are paid in Liquid Bitcoin. So it's not a whole new currency. No. The Liquid Bitcoin that you're using on that sidechain is fully collateralized by actual Bitcoin. So
I mean, it's like a wrap Bitcoin, right?
It is like a wrap Bitcoin, but the wrapping is, it is. Yeah. So it's 100% collateralized. And the way that works is you
Adam, not sure whether Adam is having connection issues or whether it's myself. But overall, yeah, I'm not sure. Was it your connection issue? Or was it my connection issue? But okay, I don't hear you now. But you may have to your voice setting may be audio setting may be reset. But overall, we are getting close to the end of the session. Maybe if you can get your audio back, maybe we can make any final remarks before we start wrapping up and head over to the next session.
Check.
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll wrap it up. I just want to say thanks to everyone for watching. If you want to reach me and have any questions about any of this stuff, you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/addonsalties, and check out tokenocean.io, check out coinoff.io, check out raretoshi.com, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you at the next session. The next session is going to be on I believe it's going to be on sustainability and crypto, featuring Jennifer Kim and a number of other like movers and shakers within the crypto space. So I'll see you guys